from Health Nuts from Florida. My name is Magdalena and I am a holistic practitioner, a radiologist and detox specialist. This is my friend
Edyta, and I'm practicing craniosacral therapy. And at the beginning, we would like to thank all of you guys for watching our previous video.
Thank you.
And like it and subscribe. Thank you very much. We really appreciate it. Today we are going to talk very shortly and briefly about
We'll try.
digestive system.
And how the digestion work. Well, we're gonna start basically just to show you a brief picture how the digestion works, so you can apply it in your life and see how important it is to make it work. So there's four basic processes that needs to take place during the whole digestion. It is digestion, absorption, utilization, and elimination. And digestion is very simple. It's what we eat. And basically, in order for the food be digested properly, we need enzymes to help to break down the food into building materials and fuels. So this can be absorbed efficiently. Next step is absorption, and that's where the problem begins, because not everybody absorbs very well, and that is due to mucoid plaque that we formed basically through the since we were born, because nobody knew that there are different ways of eating foods and combining foods. We thanks to dairies, meats, and carbohydrates, complex sugars, we created what is called a mucoid plaque on the surface of our intestines, and that protects the nutrients to get through to our body. On the top of the intestine there are little guys, they're called villi, right? And they move like that, so they help to trap the nutrients and send it to the body. So when we have a mucoid plaque, they are glued together, flat. And that protects stops the nutrients to come in. So we need to clean the mucoid plaque in order to start getting the nutrients. And just to give you a short idea, when you eat an apple, you only get, instead of 100% of nutrients, you only probably get 30%. And that's, I would say, like 90% of people have that problem. Next step is utilization, and that is important to get the nutrition to the cells and being used properly. Okay, this when the cell starvation can happen. When the utilization doesn't happen, we can start causing hypoactive glands, and that is a huge problem. Probably hypoactive thyroid is the biggest problem. I don't know what's the percentage of people that having that problem, but again, a lot. So we'll talk about it as well. It's just we need to utilize. That's how I'll leave you with that for now. And the last step is elimination. Everyone knows what is elimination. What comes in must come out. And I would say the perfect elimination is 3 times a day. And some people were like, what? I haven't eliminated like in 2-3 days. If you have that problem,
Yes,
that's where it all starts. This is number one thing when I work with my client. We need to start eliminating. Because if not, your waste is sitting in your body and putrefying and sending toxins and causing all the acidity, causing headaches, causing migraines, causing everything, like literally everything. This is where it all starts. So so this is basically the 4 steps, and now we're gonna move on to explaining a little bit more about how to help with it, what things we can do to improve the digestion.
now we are looking at the digestive system from different point of view, and we'll be talking about chakras. Chakras are the energy centers within the body that helps to regulate many processes in the body, from the organ function, immune system, and emotions. It's 7 of them, and they start from
the base.
The base starts from the base of the spine and ended up on the top of the head. And each of the chakra has own vibration is associated with different color and frequency. We today will be talking about the third chakra, solar plexus chakra. Is associated with yellow color
and digestive system.
And digestive system.
Yeah.
And that the chakra covers stomach, liver, spleen, also small intestines, the skin surface, the whole muscular system, and endocrine system covers pancreas and adrenals. To improve the chakra work better, we should be eating food that it covers with yellow skin color. For example, mango, papaya, bananas, and etc. Lemons. Our solar plexus chakra manage our personal and professional power, our self-esteem, our self-worth, self-confidence, and self-respect. Also responsibility for making decisions, sensitivity to criticism, and our ego, our personality, how much we are judgmental, workaholics,
wow, important stuff.
Integration and really assimilation. And liver, if the liver has some problems, that we should feel frustration or anger. Stomach is our nourishment, and how we digest our life. It's an easy way or hard way. Pancreas is about, do I want to be here at work, at home, in this relationship. In digestion, this could be a fear and anxiety. Digestion, it's actually about joy and humor.
And I just want to put something in here. I remember I've read about that when somebody has a constipated mind. So yes. I think there are connections between, well, not that I think, I know there are connections between certain organs and the emotions that come with it.
So also diseases, they've been linked with digestive system. For example, arthritis, fibromyalgia, MS, chronic pain, any kind of ulcers, any kind of colon issue, pancreatitis, hepatitis, headache, frequent urination, and obesity, adrenal dysfunction,
any weakness, adrenal weakness,
irritable bowel movement, and tinnitus.
Yes, it's a very annoying condition.
Yes. Beautiful addition to work
therapy.
To the therapy work with digestive system. It's a color therapy. Working with crystals,
like citrine
or amber. Also wearing yellow color, it is also a good example for it. Another thing is add essential oils. Some of them are peppermint, fennel, caraway, lemongrass, or actually citruses. The oil from citruses are very helpful to the digestive system.
How would you use them?
We can use it topical. So jojoba oil as a base, for example, or sweet almond oil mixed with the essential oil you like, and all those citruses are really uplifting oils.
I've heard somebody used, and I've heard it's a very good and quick way to get it to the system through rubbing your feet.
Yes, also.
With oils,
So reflexology, feet and hands and earlobes and the face. You want to just make sure those oils are pure, good
Organic,
quality,
very good,
organic. So the contact with that skin will not cause any rashes or any kind
and
of
always dilute
allergy.
it.
Yes.
Don't put pure oil on.
Yes.
Like you said, it has a caramel, it's a jojoba, but coconut oil also. Argan oil is pretty okay.
Yes, and most of those good quality oils you can absorb, so you can add few drops to the water and just drink it before meal or after meal, or when you feel that the food is just sitting and you cannot digest.
Now we would like to give you some advice how to improve digestion and maybe lose weight. So I would say there is few important things that need to happen while you eat, what kind of foods you choose. Let's start with food combination. This is the most common problem that people do, and I would say that mixing foods, especially carbohydrates with proteins, is the biggest mistake that people do because of the enzymes that get so confused when we eat, for example, steak with potato and then salad. It's such I call it a food bomb. It's so hard to digest, and for the body to go through all the processes, it's not good, and it leaves a lot of toxins. So that's how we accumulate the toxin, by not having this kind of mixture digested properly. And again, we'll talk about that later because we can really dwell on it. Another thing, and you actually mentioned that earlier about the time that certain organs do certain things, and that you said between 7 and 9 that the intestines, that's where they work. Yes. Right? And that's why I am a proponent of late breakfast or postponing your breakfast, eating a little bit late, like even like 11, 12, because that's the time when the system is still cleaning, still working and detoxifying. Why don't we give a longer time for the digestive system to rest, and then around 11, 12 have something. I like having fruit personally because that is very cleansing and digest pretty fast, and it's just so good for the system. And another thing, talking about fruit, and that's another thing people don't know. Maybe you wanna touch up on how important it is to eat the fruit first instead of having it after big meals, right?
Just because fruits are very easy to digest, and
30 minutes, that's what
between
it
15 and 30 minutes, they are digested in the stomach. So if you eat something heavier in between, that could create the stomach acid, the stomach reflux. So just eat the fruits first. They are easy to digest, and later you can add other stuff. And I just want to correct Magda because she said 7 and 9 a.m. it's actually stomach. The small intestines are between 1 and 3 p.m.
Thank you. Yeah, this is actually very important. So yeah. But yeah, the fruit definitely no, it's a fermentation, right? If we eat the fruit after dinner, and people a lot of time eat it after dinner as a dessert, no, because most of you guys feel probably, and we just take it as it's a normal thing, bloated,
yes,
and feeling heavy. No, it's not the right thing.
Heavy and sleepy
and gassy.
Yes, all kinds of
yes. So another suggestion for improving your digestion, I would start taking some herbs, and there is a lot of good herbs, but the ones that I really think are good specifically for your digestion would be artichoke, dandelion, ginger, slipper elm, bark, milk thistle, and there's many more. There's a peppermint and on. But that's something, again, we will have a separate segment on herbs. We'll elaborate more on that.
Talking about detox.
Yes. But herbs definitely is always good to have. Very important, eating more raw versus cooked, because why? Raw food does have enzymes, and these enzymes do help in digestion tremendously. Where cooked food
speeding up the process.
When cooked food is slowing it down. So we will talk about it again. This is just touching on it, giving you, throwing the ideas out there. Another very important, and everyone is hooked on that, sugar. Refined sugars definitely slows down the digestion. That's why we get bigger, we get unhealthy, we get cravings, and it causes insulin imbalance. So when you eat sugar, also the pancreas produces more than usual amount of insulin, and that affects liver and kidneys. And it's just and the kidneys, they need to eliminate that, but when they are overwhelmed and overloaded with all the excessive refined sugar, they are getting weaker and weaker, and we have a hard time to eliminate. So just
1 tablespoon of refined sugar put our immune system to sleep for 7-8 hours. Just 1 tablespoon.
That is amazing. That is amazing. Scary stuff. So before you next time you indulge on a chocolate bar, well, let's try to replace that with fruits. Yes. Fruit is a simple carbohydrate. That's the difference. It gets get absorbed differently than the refined sugar, and does not raise insulin as much as refined sugar. So this is a very important piece of information, and I want you to do a research on that and read about that more. That sugar really hinders our digestion and makes you look older. That is scientifically proven that, and unfortunately, puts more wrinkles on our face as well.
Any kind of food that causes inflammation in a body gives us wrinkles.
For sure. So I think this is good information, yes. And I think it's good for today. We just touched on stuff. We don't want to make it too long for you, so you can maybe come back to different videos, and just that will be devoted towards just maybe fruits, maybe detox, maybe just alkaline eating.
Yes, please comment in a comment what you guys want to hear from us, what we can talk about it, so we'll make our life easier, more enjoyable.
Well, it just gives us idea what do you want to hear about. So so please do comment, like us, share with your friends,
subscribe,
and be happy and merry and enjoy the rest of your week,
and see you next time
from Healthy Nuts.
Bye. Solar plexus chakra.
Sorry, I'm gonna interrupt you, but I think she has a solar plexus problem. That's why she's here. Continue.
She ate some catnip in the morning. Should be fine.
Start looking at your health issues from a different point of view, from an energetic point of view, because the physical manifestation could be a blockage of energy in your body.
Yes, and this is what our channel is about. Just pay attention to your body.
Absolutely.